Well, hello, soul family. Okay, so who are we working on right now? We're on Virgos. So Virgo, welcome to Canyon Lake on a Saturday afternoon. The wind is starting to blow. It's beautiful. It's been quite warm today. Lots of activity, lots of people playing. And it's getting to be dinner time. And I gave myself a little bit of break because I called Taurus, Capricorn, and I was just tired, and the message was, you need to take a break. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So I'm gonna get you guys, you're the last of the earth signs, and I'm hoping to get it before the sun comes around the corner, because the sun's on its way around the corner and I don't want us to get blown away. Okay, so how we're doing this is everybody is getting one message, and then we're gonna do a bunch of clarifiers. And that will help you guys, because there's so many different people, right? There's so many different Virgos. There's so, not everyone's gonna have the exact same story. So I wanna do as many clarifiers as possible, and what pops for you, your higher self will let you know. You'll know what's for you. And we'll see what's going on. So I'm asking Spirit to show me and guide my hands so that they deliver the message that is most applicable to most Virgos. And right now, your messenger talking are the coots. So it's about clearing up old business, clearing things away, things that are no longer necessary, but it's also about delegating authority. You don't have to do it all. That was one of my messages, right? Look, Sherry, you don't have to do everything, and you don't have to do it all at once, right? A lot of people, I'm a perfectionist. I want to get everything in order. I like things in order. I don't like to start my readings before my room is completely done and everything's organized. And, I can't start my day until I finish all my readings. And then it's like, you know what? Everything doesn't have to be done by the book. It doesn't. It can be done, one at a time. I don't have to put that much pressure on myself. So you don't either. And that was the message, because that was the coots talking just now. And they are the ones that say, sometimes things are stagnant. We got to clear things up before we can move forward. But don't put pressure on yourself to the point where it's overwhelming. Song right now? Brave little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Take all the courage you have left. You guys know the song? It's actually a story about a father and a son. And it's actually, I misunderstood it when I first listened to it, because it's actually the father apologizing. It was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Now, it's a father talking to a child. I'm getting prickles all throughout my whole body, but it can also be in a relationship. And right now we're seeing 3 doves going by. Doves of peace, homing pigeons, right? So if you got issues at your home, don't be too proud to say you're sorry. Express yourself. And if somebody does come to you and expresses their sorrow, asks for forgiveness, you know what? Be kind and loving. Because one day you're going to want somebody's forgiveness in this situation. But this is somebody who's looking back and realizing, wow, I really fucked it up, didn't I? Okay. Let's see how this applies to you guys. This is perfect. This is perfect. So Miss Spiderweb, this is about reconsidering your alliances. Okay? Now, when you're looking at this, you're looking at the Black Widow spider, and maybe the first thought is, ooh, But this is about how spiders are very intelligent and they're very patient. They weave beautiful webs. The number 14 is patience. So maybe there has been a connection that's gotten messed up, and maybe it was your fault. This is asking for compassion and patience. Compassion for yourself and for the situation, but also maybe someone has done this for you. And so again, you're being asked to be compassionate and loving and try and see things from another perspective. This is about also recognizing, because the coots are telling you, not only should you be paying attention, I'm trying to do this so I don't block the card, but it doesn't blow away in the wind. Pay attention to connections that you maybe need to do some delicate repair work, because look at her filigree necklace, right? And you think of a spider web. It's very, very delicate. It's beautiful. And it looks fragile, but it's actually very, very strong. Spiderwebs withstand rainstorms, thunderstorms, ice. Have you ever seen a frozen spiderweb? It's amazing. It's incredibly beautiful. It's not your fault but mine. It was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Wow. You know, it pulls at my heartstrings. So this is asking you to reconsider. Maybe there's somebody that you were frustrated with, you were angry with, you've lost your patience with. Maybe you weren't understanding it from their perspective. I keep thinking about this father talking to his son. You know, the son maybe wanted to go his own way, and the father had his own way of looking at things and was frustrated. And you know, we want the best for our kids. I keep thinking of the dream that I saw, the boy who took off, or ran off, and had such a hard time doing things on his own. But he was determined to show his father that I could do it myself, because I guess there was a fight, and maybe they made him feel really bad about himself. And so he didn't come home. And he struggled, and his pride didn't want to let him come home. And it wasn't so much even his pride, but he wanted to prove himself. I can do this. I want you to have respect for me. And then the father looked at it and said, wow, I really fucked it up, didn't I? It was my fault. I should have supported you and understood it and not put so much pressure on you. Maybe that's what's going on here. Is that something that needs to be reconsidered in your life or that of someone else? Think about it, you know? Compassion. The coots, they also clear away what doesn't work. Relationships that don't work. Connections that are causing issues. Weaving connections as far as work is concerned, or friendships. You know? How can you reweave a connection so that you can catch the heart of somebody? Or catch the attention of a prospective client? Or a boss that you're trying to get a job with, right? What can you do? And I don't mean lying, and I don't mean manipulating. I mean use your abilities to reach the heart, to energetically connect with another, because we are all connected. We're all connected. So maybe at this time, you're going to start to understand which relationships need to have some delicate repair work done, and which relationships have really been not in your highest good, that you need to let go, take down, remove. Maybe you need to just go out into a new territory, because what happened was when that boy went off to try and it wasn't a boy. He was a boy to his father, but he was a grown man. And he struggled, and when he finally came back, he was exhausted, and he fell at his father's feet. And the words the father said, he felt his father was going to be angry with him and not welcome him back. And he felt like a child, because he felt like he had failed. He wasn't able to do what he thought he could do. He missed his family. And his father picked him up and he said, don't you know all I ever wanted was for you to be happy? And he wrapped his arms around him and he embraced him. Do you need to do this? Is someone trying to do this with you? Right now, I could run, but I knew it would be useless. I'll never be the same. It's you, babe. Have you been running from something? Cords that need to be strengthened. This is about really taking some time to reevaluate. It's also talking about reevaluating who you network with. What's in your highest good, and what's actually maybe not working for you. Do you need to maybe focus on a different area? Take other people into perspective, their perspective into mine. Like, I'm thinking about you guys, you know? I'm a teacher and I wanted to deliver Spirit's message, but you guys want one-on-one attention, and I get that. I didn't want to do it by Zodiac because I really wanted you guys to get the messages that Spirit has to deliver. But you know what? You're going to get the messages. You deserve one-on-one attention. That's what you've asked for. And so I have to reevaluate the way I was approaching things. And it's not about me. It's about you guys. So you'll get the message. Spirit will make sure that you get the message you need. So this is about, you know, putting your efforts in the right place. This is about not relying on other people to do it. This is about you doing this, right? You. What can you do? This is your life. You've got the ability to reinvent yourself, to reach out and speak to people who can possibly help you. You know, bring about your dreams. There's nothing wrong with your dreams. Maybe they'll help you capture the information you need, get the leads that you need. You know, spread out, meet more people, open up your connections a little bit more. Because Spirit's saying right now, this is all about change and moving forward. We're probably going to have to move in for the next signs. Soon you're going to have new locations, new people, new connections, new friends. So this is about weaving your web wisely. This is about making the right choices, right? Allowing the right people in. Learn from the lessons that you have in your tool belt. What didn't work for me? What did work for me? This is about rebuilding social networks of your own. This is about closing down maybe old websites that weren't working. They don't do anything for you anyway. It's wasting your time. It doesn't work. Maybe getting yourself out of friendships that keep you stuck, that don't support your dreams, that don't encourage you, that hold you back. This is about maybe stepping away from the computer for a while, right? After I finish doing these, I'm going off to go hang out with some friends. I've been invited and I'm going to go. At first I was a little nervous and I thought, oh, I don't know those people. Well, that's exactly the point. Go meet them. Okay, so now we're going to give you guys some clarifiers and we're going to see how this can apply in the most amount of ways, the most amount of people. So what does it mean for you as far as connections, weaving your web? No place like home. So you haven't felt like home. You've been missing home, maybe. You're not at home. So maybe you're not in your home environment. You don't know people. You need to make new connections. You need to allow yourself to reach out. You don't feel home where you're at. So where do you feel home? Where is your home? Home is usually where your heart is. Do you need to call someone? Do you need to go somewhere? Do you need to maybe reach out? Do you need to go back? Questions. Maybe you're not asking the right questions. Maybe you need to ask other people. What can I do? What do you think of this? What can we do to fix things? How can we move forward? Do you have any ideas? Be open to questioning. Maybe open to questioning yourself and asking yourself, how did this happen? Right? Do I want this? Is this working for me? Why isn't it working for me? This is about maybe allowing others to come. In this is the masculine energy reaching out. You go and creating, co-creating, reaching out. Maybe this is about allowing yourself to receive. Right? Are you pushing people away? Are you all work and no play? Are you all about creating and not about love? Is it all work and no play? You're not listening to your intuition. Ask your intuition. Listen to what your messages are saying. What is the higher self saying? What were the coots saying? The coots were saying delegate authority, right? They were saying, we need to clear things up. There's some things that need to be cleared up maybe before things can move forward. Unfinished symphony, upside down. So this is emotion as well. 10 is an ending of something. So maybe it's something that you thought was over is not over. Maybe you thought it was. This is maybe about restringing that connection. This is about co-creating, right? Co-creation. Bring somebody else in. Get some fresh perspectives. Don't just sit on the wire. Maybe you need to fly somewhere. Sitting on the wire is waiting for someone to come to you. They're waiting. Even an egg is sleeping. But this is about co-creating. This is working together. This is working with spirit. This is working with the gifts that you have. Paying attention to the animal messengers that come to you. This is co-creation. And that's not been happening. So if you're not able to work in this environment, if you're not co-creating, if things aren't, if the door is closed on this, and you've been trying to push through, and it doesn't feel like home, that sounds like, and you're not questioning why, you're not listening to your intuition, right? Because everything here is backwards, except for co-create is asking you to be a part of something. Maybe you've kept yourself isolated, or maybe you got to get out of where you're at. Regeneration, right on. Okay, so what you might have thought was dead is not dead. The winds of change are very active today. This is regeneration. There's passion underneath this surface, and it's cracking. It's busting free. There's new growth. The light is shining down. There's a million stars sparkling down on here. Make a wish. Something you thought is over is not over. Maybe it's in your hands to do this. Something that went around and around and around and around has stopped going around and around. Maybe you've gotten out of overanalyzing. Maybe that's what was going around and around and around and around. You were going around and around in circles and not getting anywhere. What can you do to make that change? Fate has brought you to this place. Spirit will bring you people, places, and opportunities. Like I was invited to go up and meet all these people, and I thought, ugh. But that's Spirit bringing together a string of new people into my environment. That's fate. What I choose to do with it is my destiny. I choose where I want it to go. 1 and 7, abundantly supplied. But nothing's going to happen if I don't work with it, if I don't reach for it, right? If I want to just keep things going around and around. Something wants to be regenerated. New growth, new friends, branching out, co-creation. I love this. I love this. Perfect song that we got to start with, and the perfect messengers. Have you been so focused on your work and your finances that you have forgotten about love and friendship? That's what was happening with Little Lion Man. Have you forced somebody to leave home looking for their treasure because it didn't feel like home there? Right? I didn't feel like it wasn't home for me. Is it time for you to reach out? What is a value to you? There's love all around this gold. This is self-worth. Maybe you're recognizing that it's time, because I've recognized my self-worth. I'm not going to stay in a place that doesn't feel like home. I'm not going to stay in a place that doesn't move forward. I'm not going to stay in a place where I constantly have to do everything and give everything of myself. I want to co-create with someone. I want passion. I want new growth. It's just been going around and around. I'm going to take what fate's bringing me in my hands, and I'm going to learn how to recreate, maybe in a new space, a new place. I'm going to find my fortune somewhere else. I'm capable of doing that. Amazing, amazing messages, you guys. Now, everybody got 2 messages. So I'm going to give you guys 2 messages too. We'll ask Spirit for 2 messages. We're going to go to the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. So for Virgos, what is the most applicable? Right now, I'm not great at one-night stands. I still need love because I'm just a man. Things never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave. Would you hold my hand? Somebody feeling insecure. Right? I blew it. Oh, wow. The signs are already with you. So you may be asking, where are my angels? You said that you were going to help me out. Where are you at? I've been struggling here and I don't know what my answers are. Or is this the truth of what's happening? You're asking for confirmation, and Spirit saying, we've given you those answers. You know who it is. You know what it is. You know we're here. It's not that the signs aren't with you. The signs have been with you all along. You're refusing to see them. Here's your best friend standing here with passion. I'm here through the frozen emotion. I'm here. I'm laying down in the snow, leaving signs all over the place. Can't you see me? Can't you hear me? What do you want me to do? I'm standing in this frozen emotion, but I'm here. I'm with you. I will never leave you. I'm your best friend. Spirit says you were guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. It's not that you don't see the signs. It's not that you don't have the proof in front of you. It's that you choose to not look at it. You choose to disbelieve it. Why are you so afraid? We'll show you again. We'll bring you more and more signs, but we are here for you. Blow off some steam. Go have some fun. Lift your vibration, right? Have a good time. You're not afraid. I said, why are you afraid? You're not afraid. But you know what? This is the number 10. And 10 says it's the end of something and the beginning of something else. And Spirit's here to tell you there's no reason for you to be afraid. Sometimes Spirit brings the Goliath in your life to bring the David out in you. And you've got what it takes. And you say, I am not afraid. I'm not afraid. I've got Spirit's backing. I'm 100% protected, guided, and loved. I got no fear. I'm not afraid to go out and meet new people. I'm not afraid to try new ventures. I'm not afraid to speak my truth. I'm not afraid to allow myself to be loved. You are safe. See? Surrounded by love, friendship. You are absolutely safe. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. Have some fun. Celebrate you. You're a great person. You've got no reason for fear. You're safe. You've got no fear. There's no reason. You're protected. You've got spirit on your side. You can venture out. You can try something different. If you're in a place where, here, take bite-sized steps. Okay, if it's frightening for you, you tell yourself you're not afraid, but take one step at a time, right? You don't have to do everything at once. Maybe you were taking too big of a leap. Song right now. Things don't feel right for me here. And just for a minute, I want to change my mind, but I want you to be happy. So somebody is saying, it's not working here. That's the person that was moving on. Don't be afraid to move on. And when you have a rejection, it's not you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're loved. The situation may not be for you. Get over yourself. Okay, so you're stuck. You're stuck. Are you thinking that... What are you thinking? Get over yourself. I'm trying to think of what that would mean. This is a song about somebody leaving. Are you not being truthful? Are you putting on a mask? Get over yourself. Stop the fear. Step out from behind what you're doing. What are you not revealing about yourself? Where are you instead of where you want to be? Why are you staying in this? This song is about somebody coming clean and saying, you know what? I'm not happy with this. And I want you to be happier. I would be happier if I wasn't here, and you would be too. So I'm going to come truthful, and I'm going to say it. I'm not happy here. I'm moving on. Don't put up a line of self-defense. Look at her hand on her hip. Don't come across angry when you're actually frightened. Someone says, I will go. Maybe somebody feels that they're not wanted, so they'll go. You know, maybe you're putting on this cold exterior, this mask. Maybe you're acting like that, hand on your hip, and somebody says, you know what? Maybe this is it. Get over yourself. It's not all about you. Other people are involved as well. Lately, it seems that you're not happy. I want you to be happier, so I'll go. I'll go. Is that how you're making someone feel? Is that what someone has said? Is that how someone has made you feel? Like the one who took off. And then the father who said, wow, it was my fault. Get over yourself. Maybe you need to humble yourself. Maybe you need to ask somebody for forgiveness. Maybe you're the one that needs to reweave something because of your actions. This is justice. What is the outcome going to be? What is it that you want? What do you want? What would make you happy? Have you dropped something that you're sorry that you dropped? Is it time for you to pick something up? Spread the light. Think about, again, it's not just you, right? Get over yourself. It isn't all about you. How has everybody else been affected? Song right now, Miss Independent. Somebody who didn't want to fall in love, pushed everybody away, found themselves in love. Acting like this, I don't want you near me, I don't want you near me, pushing your hands away, pushing you away. Because of fear? Because they didn't feel safe? Were afraid to take any steps forward, even the small steps? You're trying to decide, but you're taking forever? You dropped something and you're sorry that you did? Get over yourself. Shine. Look to the light. Go to where there's happiness, joy, love, understanding, compassion, forgiveness. Lean towards that. Stay away from anger, blame, ridicule. Put others first. Wow. You've been thinking a lot about yourself. Maybe you've been celebrating you. Maybe it's all been about you. You haven't really taken in consideration other people's feelings. So we do what we can, right? We make amends. That one reached out to his son. It was my time. Or maybe it was his girlfriend, or maybe it was her boyfriend, or her father, or her daughter. Who knows who it was? I really fucked it up this time, didn't I? Shit. I dropped the ball, right? I'm not going to think about myself. I'm going to get over myself. My own fear, my own, whatever it was that caused me to be so nasty. That caused me to drop. Found myself a connection, and I fell in love. Maybe it's time for you to get up and speak your piece. You're stuck. You're not reaching. You're stuck. Maybe you're not. Maybe this is what you need to do. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for standing by me. I'm sorry. No time for love that came her way. Looked in the mirror, and said, what happened to Miss No Longer Afraid? Wow, you guys, I got chills all over my body. You're not afraid. You realized, you know what? I'm safe. I don't have to take giant steps, but I gotta take some step. I can't sit here and wait forever and ever while somebody's waiting out in the cold. I'm gonna get over myself. I'm gonna put others first. I'm gonna say thank you. I'm gonna reach. You guys, this is beautiful. There's a lot of different ways for you to look at this. This is you or someone else. I hope this has been helpful. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna go see my girlfriend Kendra. Love you guys.